Fuck. You're doing like a hyena right now.
I'm ripped on like a bitch.
You said it. Allá en el rancho viejo, allá donde vivía, había una tiendita.
No, keep going.
No way.
I already finished this one. Hey, is this yours?
Oh, no. I still gotta open a new one.
Oh, this is mine.
Just grab the chair.
You grab a chair.
Boom.
Did we get the other headphones or no?
Boom.
But you hear it now, right?
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. We're right here with Marcos, Royal, Tim, and motherfucking Junior, and your host, Mr. Box.
Lord Fuego.
That Lord Lumbre. Right here bullshitting, drinking and shit, you know, fucking live from Riverside. Do or die. Choose a side. Recognize. Do the shit like bona fide. I don't know what else to say. Nah, but yeah, we're right here just gossiping, talking about fucking bullshit about work or even other shit that be going on in the fucking world. Kizzle, what the fuck was going on back in the days when you were right there with your studio?
A lot of partying, a lot of working, and a lot of crazy shit. A lot of shit that now when I think back and I go back and think about shit, it's like, fuck, we were doing a lot of crazy shit.
Like what?
All kinds of shit, from fucking all-nighters to fucking making music all night and fucking me having to take Royal home right after at 5 a.m. because we both had to go to work, and fucking it's a lot. It's a lot of.
How old was Royal?
How old? He wasn't even 21.
Nah, I think I was like 17, turning 18, something like that. Yeah.
Just right there chilling in the studio with all the motherfuckers that be
Yeah,
doing coke
yeah.
and drinking like a
Nah,
motherfucker.
I was already up on game with all of that, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
he was already doing that shit.
Yeah, I was already up on game. I was just new to like the studio part, you know what I mean? So that
Yeah.
was a cool experience and shit.
Oh yeah, learning the basics and all that.
Yeah.
Seeing
yeah.
everybody doing live instrumentals and all that shit.
Yeah, no, it was cool because it was like separate rooms, you know what I mean? You had like your mixing room and like the waiting room and the vocal room. So that was like new compared to like sitting in front of a laptop or, you know, just rapping into like a little microphone or some shit like that. So yeah, it was different.
What we did and what I wanted to do was, I was fortunate and blessed enough that my dad left me all this, you know? So what I would do without even thinking about it was, I was making beats. I was just, you know, making music, and I just started meeting people. So it was just kind of like I would bring, for example, Royal, right? And for me, I was already doing this shit, so it wasn't like a big deal anymore. But like, it was never like me saying, oh, I gave you guys opportunity. It was just kind of like I needed artists to motivate me to do what I was doing and you know, and make me feel like I was doing it right.
Yeah.
And, you know, so it just kind of became that. It just became fucking working together. And, you know, like I said, we never thought about it. It was never like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to be homies. Yeah, it just happened, you know. Everybody that I work with, I always have like a...
Did you charge Royal?
Never. No.
Yeah, no, never.
Never. And I would charge. He would know, like... No. Because it wasn't about the money with them. Same thing with anybody else I work with. Like, it was like I was telling Tim earlier. I've had seasons where I stick to certain artists, right? Like, I meet a new person, and what I do, by no means or anything, I'm comparing myself to Dre, right? But what I like to do is I see a vision, right? I hear somebody, and I'm just like, okay, I got the music. As long as you're open-minded and you're down to learn, we'll make some fucking dope shit. So let me just guide you to what we have to do to be better, you know? So that's where they would come in. I had the studio, but like I said, to me, I grew up around that shit, so it wasn't like a big deal. To me, I always did that shit, you know? So bringing everybody, I didn't charge them. I would record bands and I would charge bands. That's how I was making money. But with them, for example, Royal, it was never about the money because I've always wanted to come up together. You know what I'm saying? Like I see a vision to where like I've always told everybody, like, I'm here and I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that I give you everything you got, but you have to do the same for me.
Yeah, it seemed
And-
like more of like a group effort.
Yeah, it was a group effort. It was just kind of like we all wanted the same thing.
like everybody was just hungry to try to get to where they wanted to be at and shit. You know what I mean? So he was like, I got the studio, I can make beats. You know what I mean? I don't really rap. You know what I mean? But you guys rap. So how about you guys rap over my beats, and then we try to make this thing, you know what I mean, popping or you know what I mean, popular or whatever. You know what I mean? So it just seemed more of like one of those things, because it wasn't like me booking sessions with him to work on like shit just by myself. It was always like, oh, jump on this or jump on that, jump on this. Like I already got 2 people on this.
Kind of like
get
how
on
he
that.
does it right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
pretty much like the same concept. You know what I mean? It's just always been more like, hey, I got these 3 people on here and they seem pretty cool. So hey, what's up? Jump on this and see what you could do on it, and then we'll just put it all together and shit. So it was always just more of like, instead of like it being like super serious and like try to make one concept of a certain song, it was just kind of like let everybody do their own thing and fucking just see what you come up with and shit. You know what I mean? So it was pretty cool and shit.
Collabing and like meeting new people.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't really like, hey, try to make the song like this right here just a certain way. It was just more like, you know, you do what you do, and then I'll do what I do, and then we'll try to just throw all that motherfucker into one, and then hopefully that motherfucker sounds fucking nice when it comes out. You know what I mean? And sometimes it would, and sometimes it wouldn't. And then, you know what I mean? That's just the way it
Especially
goes.
as him as fucking producer, he was probably like redo.
Yeah, no.
redo.
But
redo.
it was
And then
always
we
like
didn't
it was like families. Like for example,
Nah, yeah,
we
yeah.
clicked. Like me and him would never kick it outside of what we did, but it was always that vibe to where like, I mean, I think this is the first time I ever talk about it with you, but I always gave him that feel where like we're like more than homies. Like we're in this together, and that's why it was always that vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like it was always just trying to fucking. To me, it was like they were my pot of gold. To, you know, I was like, I'm making beats. I need somebody that can kill this. And you know, a lot of people where they fuck up in is where they make the beats, but they want the credit, and it's not about the credit. It's about, like I said, making artists. You
Not
know
only
what I'm saying?
that, but like if the song goes like gets like a good fan base to it or whatever, then fucking obviously people are gonna want to know who the fuck produced it, who made the beat. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the time it's the beat that kind of draws people in, and then if the lyrics are like catchy enough or far enough out there, it draws people into it. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It didn't really necessarily need to be like, oh, it's my beats and it's my studio and all that shit, because we knew that if the fucking song blew up, then everybody was getting a piece of the pie, because it was like, all right, it's your beat and you're the one that recorded us, but it's us rapping on there too. So it kind of just it was just like everybody was just like, let's just throw all of our fucking shit in there and hope for the best, you know what I mean?
It was always like we were always equal. I never put myself above them, or I never, you know what I'm saying? Like I was never like, it's my, you know, like it was always like
Quick question:
Let's
Where
just do it.
where are these tracks at?
in there.
Really?
Yeah. We had over what? Fucking
There's a cool,
over 30, bro.
There's a cool ass amount of songs for this. Fool has like the first song I've ever recorded ever.
The way I
ever.
started working with him
Like,
was
ever.
it was an accident. Like I was rapping with his homie, which was my homie,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that was a trip. The way that went down was a trip, dog. Like, I never had been into a studio or anything like that. I'm from a painting crew, you know what I mean?
The first time you went in the studio, though, you were tripping off.
Yeah, I was tripping because what happened...
The first time I've ever stepped into a studio, I was shaking. Like, I was
Do you
like,
remember the
nervous.
first time?
I
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
I remember because it
I
was...
was like, holy shit, shit is about to go down. This
Yeah.
is live shit.
It
It's
felt
real.
it felt hella real, yeah, exactly. That's the same way that I felt, because I was like, prior to that, I had just been trying to freestyle or whatever, obviously. You know what I mean? Because a couple of my homies freestyled. And then it went to like recording on a damn a MacBook, you know what I mean, off just the microphone off the MacBook on GarageBand or
Yeah.
whatever. And then it went from like my homie being like, "Hey dog, fucking you're pretty cool. You want to go to like my homie's studio? It's like a legit studio, you know what I mean?" And in my head I was thinking like maybe like a better setup in a room or something like that, you know what I mean? So when I actually got to the studio, it was just like a whole different thing. Like it was like a fucking soundproof doors and double
Legit.
glassed and shit, and I was just like, oh shit. So it was just like a whole fucking new experience, and not some shit that I was used to, you know what I mean?
And that studio was his?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what was crazy about it, because you walk in and it's just like a crib, right? But you walk in and then it's like as soon as you walk in, it's like all business. Like it's like the little waiting room. and then there's just a gang of instruments and double glass windows and shit, and then you walk into another door, and that motherfucker's double doored with the fucking the foam on that motherfucker, and you know what I mean? And you go in, and there's just a chill spot, the fucking table with all the fucking knobs and all that shit, and for somebody that's just like new in rapping, that shit was like something pretty live, you know what I mean? Because it was like, oh shit, all right, cool, let me sit here and really fucking think about what the fuck I'm gonna write now, because I'm really gonna sit here and record some shit in the fucking studio that could like eventually go somewhere and shit, you know what I mean? So that shit was pretty tight. It definitely motivated you, because it just made you feel like, okay, now I have like a, rather than me just writing in a notebook and rapping into a fucking laptop, now I have like a bigger outlet, like where this shit's gonna sound cleaner. Like people made tracks in this motherfucker, you know what I mean? So it definitely motivated you and shit, you know what I mean? Like
definitely, no, yeah.
Cool.
The
Especially
first
if you
night
have a
we were
producer
there.
like him, willing to work and like do everything for
Especially since they weren't charging you, because because I mean, I feel like there was times where we would go in the studio, right, and it wasn't digital like this, so you would have to do everything in one track, right?
Yeah.
So we'd sit there and write our rhymes, but sometimes it's hard to write. We would do bars, dog, like 30 bars on one fucking verse. I mean, you know what I mean? Like way past 16 bars, dog. Yeah. And all one take.
Regular 16.
Yeah, and all one take. You know what I mean? Like you had to run through that motherfucker without losing your breath and all that. And you would be running through it and you're almost done with it, and then this was, hey, no, that didn't sound right. You could redo that. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then it's like, oh, bitch. I would come out that motherfucker sweating sometimes, dog. And then we would leave. And the next time we would come back and I would listen to it and I'd be like, I don't like it. You know what I mean? And we sat there and did that shit for like 3 hours. My voice fucking hurts. Like, and that shit was just like, no, redo it.
That's
Didn't go good and shit. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what used to happen at like my old studio. Because I had like a little booth. So everybody used to come and record right there. But at the end of the day, I was recording off of GarageBand.
Yeah.
So everybody used to come, but it was always one take.
Yeah,
you have to do one take unless you know how to edit good.
And you can mix it in.
Exactly. It's always one take. And
especially if you're just learning.
And the thing that we used to always say is like, we have to get it down right here, because if we perform it,
you have to know how to do it. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
But that got us ready, right? Like we were, like it was like boot camp, but we never knew that. Like we never knew all that. Like pretty much, we had like right now, we can edit this shit right and cut and paste it. Before it wasn't like that, and that's the shit that I think brought us together, because I've always been like I'm pushy, bro. Like I'm fucking, you know, like pushy, and I will push you to the fucking. I'll piss you off, but it's because. Yeah, it's just trying to make each other better. You know what I'm saying? To where once we started recording digital, even when you came up on the digital shit, it gave you an appreciation of like, fuck, dude, we used to fucking do this shit the hard way. Now I just do. Easy. It's fucking easy. But if you didn't go through that, you would never know that.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you look at like a lot of the way that people rap, like Lil Wayne and shit like that, like big names, they kind of just like go off the top, throw like 2 bars, and then they stop, and then they come back, listen to it, throw another 2 bars, stop, come back, listen to it, throw another 2 bars, stop. Until they get their 16 bars, and then their fucking engineer mixes and masters it all,
makes it all perfect,
and then it just makes it sound legit, dog.
Yeah.
Which that's cool, because that's a luxury. You could just do it off top. It sounds catchy. You could be in the mood for it. So it has all the advantages to it. But you have to be like up to that level to be able to do that type of shit. You know what I mean?
Work your way up to that.
But
level.
It's cool to have experienced, like you have to run through 30 bars and do the shit in one take, because now that we can sit there and do the shit digital like this, you could always just run and just do like the fucking half your verse easy, stop, and then throw in the other half of your verse, and then that motherfucker just seems simple because you did it in 2 takes, and it just went like gravy, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, definitely the digital switching over.
I definitely did that with when I first started going on GarageBand. I did one mixtape called Fresh Prince of the Aether One. And I was freestyling everything. I used to do the takes.
Yeah.
I'll freestyle and then boom, stop from right there,
and
then continue on. You know, kind of like what he does now.
Yeah.
You know, but back in the days, you just wanted to do the
one
full
take.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you had to sit there and really write to it. But the whole like chopping and restarting again is cool with like party songs or catchy songs, because you kind of have to just be in the moment, and it just kind of has to roll off the tongue, and just has to be like a vibe thing. And when you write, you put too much thought into it, So it doesn't really let you get like that fucking like Snoop Dogg fucking just kind of flow off of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when you write, it's more of like you're being serious about the track. You want to show bars or your storytelling or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Because when you're trying to do like a party song or just like a chill song where you're not really trying to flex bars, you're more just trying to get people like in a party mood or in a chill mood. Yeah, I think that's a cool concept of just being able to like, oh, I feel these 3 bars. So let me say those 3 bars and then stop that motherfucker and then let me jump in off of that because you'll be able to get like that vibe to it. You know what I mean? You could always go back and throw in your doubles or whatever.
Exactly.
And it just kind of like,
Ad-libs and all
yeah,
that.
exactly. It sets up the mood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On those type of songs and shit. You know what I mean? Obviously, but when it comes down to like more of like your deeper songs or like
Where you
songs with
strictly
meaning.
wrote from beginning to end.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Those are more like you focused on bars and you kind of wanted people to know that like you got that in your arsenal and shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's that deep shit right there, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple songs like that, but then I do have songs where I freestyle. But that's what I love about music. You have like
Yeah, you could do everything. That's
Go
what's
up
cool
and
about
down,
it. You could
you
do
know?
like a love song one day if you feel like it, like a fucking breakup song the next day. And I mean, obviously you're gonna do it your style because that's you. You know what I mean? You don't necessarily have to switch stylos or whatever, but it's cool to be able to just kind of just whatever you're in the mood of at that time, just make that type of song. I feel like any type of artist does that, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like you have like artists that are like super hard and a gang of songs, and then they might make like a
smooth
a
track,
smooth song. You know what I mean?
Even sometimes for like girls too.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly.
Like
And you know,
21 Savage has
Yeah.
a song for a girl because he's all in love with Amber Rose.
yeah,
right
no,
now,
I
you
feel
know?
like I honestly feel I just recently wrote like a song that has to do with like just on some female shit like that. I've already written 2.
That's good.
And yeah, it's just kind of to bring in like the female fan base
Yeah.
also because they
Yeah.
want to know that you're versatile. You know what I mean? And unless you're like a straight gangster rap, then you obviously want to show that you have
That's
you're not in just a box.
Yeah,
Like you're
exactly.
versatile and you could sit there and switch up different. I can make a love song and still make that shit sound tight and not play myself and make myself look like a pussy or
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I mean? Or like
It's
too
not even
lovey
being
dovey.
about pussy. It's just making music. Like if you think about it, at the end of the day, if someone wants to call you a pussy for making a song about a girl, it's like, dude, fuck you. Like I'm just trying to do me. This is how I feel. This is a song for girls. Why the fuck are you listening to it?
No, yeah,
I made this song for girls.
I-
you know.
yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I mean,
I think about it all the time. 'Cause
I
I always think like, fuck, dude. If I push this song, this fool's gonna be like, oh, you ain't down. Like you're on some bitch shit. You're fucking changing. And then
The thing
I
is-
start thinking about it, like, fuck you, dude. Like you ain't shit.
No,
Like,
yeah, I feel the same way, but I feel like at the same time, whatever music you've been doing, I feel like you kind of have to make that love song or whatever that song is into like a style song that you would still make.
yeah.
Because if you stray away from like what your normal style is, right? Say like, so normally you're like, oh, bitches and hoes and da-da-da. And then this next one, you're like, I love you, baby, and da-da-da, and you're all soft voice about it.
Yeah.
It's just gonna kind of give off like that effect that like, oh, this foot just switches up like completely. And I feel like when you're an artist, people are kind of trying to go after like your signature.
Yeah.
So whether that be like a party song or a fucking trap song or a deep song or a love song, they're kind of looking at like, I want to see what this fool does on it in his style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like if you switch up your style 360 and you do like a whole different style, I feel like that'll kind of make people kind of like iffy, like on the, you know what I mean? Like they're,
Well, at the end of the day, you're an artist.
yeah, no,
Like
I mean,
even if you did do a rock song, like whoever's your fan, they better respect that.
no, yeah, no,
You know, like
I get what you're saying.
Like, cause even if you did do a song, cause you might have a song like "fuck bitches," get money. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
But then at the same time, you might have a song where it's like, "I love you, girl. You're my only one." Hey,
Yeah.
Like, but they need to respect that, you know, cause everybody's gonna talk shit.
No, but I mean that's what's gonna get you a fan base.
Yeah.
But I mean I don't know. I guess it's just the way that everybody. I mean,
Cause you got a dope voice, you got a dope like style, and that's why I was tripping out that you actually haven't like finished up an album. you know? Like, cause I finished up an EP, but at the same time, like I told you, I was like more focused on video making, and I'd rather create videos than rap right now because rapping right now, it's just not hitting me how it used to, you know.
Yeah.
But you still have the fire, so you.
No, I get what you're saying, and I feel you like that too. I mean, I just feel the same way. Like there was just a time where, you know what I mean, I kind of just lost focus of like making music, and I was just more like focused on working or my personal life or whatever.
Yeah, I feel you,
and
man.
it just kind of made me lose the fire. You know what I mean? So it's just like you know what I mean. You just kind of have to you feel me? You just kind of have to get motivated or whatever. And then it was a trip because today, you know what I mean, I don't work tomorrow. Normally I do work tomorrow, but I don't work tomorrow. So today I was like, I'm going to hit up Kizzo, see what he's doing. Just kind of like out of nowhere.
Stay productive.
Just to be productive and just to kind of, even if it's not going to be something that I'm going to put up or whatever, like just to kind of sit here and fuck around and throw vocals around and shit, like ideas, you know what I mean? So that was the reason why I was like, oh, let me hit him up. And luckily he was like, hey, you know what? Roll through. I'm going to be doing some shit.
We're all kicking it.
And it was just cool because, you know what I mean? It just went down that way. So that shit's cool, you know what I mean?
On a side note, I'm glad you said that out loud because my homeboy over here gives me shit about, oh, dude, let's chill. And I'm always like, dude, it's just random. So now you see he hit me up randomly as fuck.
Yeah,
Side note.
This is like the first podcast like of us just kicking it, and
Yeah.
it can be more often, you know, like with Tim, you know, with fucking Royal, with Junior, with Marcos. We can all be just chilling and talking about shit, and it's dope, you know. Artist to artist, you know, peoples to peoples, equals to equals. You know?
So what's up, Tim?
Hey, this is new to me. You know, I mean, this is my first, you know, experiencing the podcast and shit, you know, and listening, you know, to you guys' stories, the way you guys started, and, you know,
What do you think?
it's epic to me. Honestly, it's all new. It's epic. You know, it's crazy because, you know, I look at it from the outside, you know, and see it as like being like holy shit, you know, like I'm like amazed in a way, you know, and then seeing like new people, you know, that I've seen before, you know, and like just dude, it's amazing. Honestly, it's amazing. Look, especially seeing it from the outside in, you know, because you know.
But you kind of have a glimpse of the inside because Banya, right? Like you always, like for example, me. I've known about you because of Banya and Renee, right? Because they're homegirls. So to me, it's like it's cool that today is like the actual first day we hang out, like really hang out, you know. But I feel like I've known you because, you know, we always heard about you, you know. Great. So I mean that, and like I said, it's random, but that's cool, you know. It's kind of like you're in the inside, like now you're starting to experience like really what shit is.
Correct. And I appreciate that, you know. Before I even met Ibanya, you know, and I know Ibanya, you know, his best friends with Renee, you know, and they always hung out, you know, with the bands, you know, and all you guys, you know, and I'm like real new to it, you know. So saying, you know, on one aspect, you know, saying from the looking at it from the outside, you know, it's like I'm experiencing it from the outside, you know, because I'm new to it, but really do appreciate it, you know, experiencing it, you know, with the men, you know, with the guys that are doing it, you know, it's fucking great.
I'm glad we get to hang out like this because, for example, you're actually getting that view where like you get to see us play, but then everybody else, right, that sees us play, they have this like perspective or certain idea of who we are as people or what we do when we're not doing that. And to me, it's cool that now you're getting to be around it and you see that we're the same. Like we're, you know, we're all genuine people, you know, and we're, you know, like I said, we don't see ourselves being dope. It's all about bringing people in, you know. So even today, like just getting everybody on the mic, that's me wanting everybody to be a part of it because that's where it's at. You know, I don't want you to feel like you're in the outside no more. Now you're in the inside. You're getting to see the other side people don't see, like the real shit. People talk about doing this shit or doing everything that, you know, the bad or the rumors about fucking everything, dude, fucking drugs, rock and roll, and sex, drugs, and rock and roll, right? But people really never get the experience or actually get to the norm, right? The norm people, you don't get to see that, and you guys are in that circle now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
For me, I hope you guys feel welcome, like feel like you're part of us. You know, we're all the same. We're here. We do this for you guys, and we appreciate the support. Like I was telling them earlier, you go to shows all the time, and that's fucking dope. You know, so to me, it's like all I can say to that is thank you. There's nothing else I can say. You know, it's just thank you, and I'm gonna do my best when you come out, and that's it. You know.
Definitely. And then being the viewer, I guess you would say, you know, the viewer of it, you know, I appreciate it because it's opened my eyes to a lot more different things, you know, before I've even met Ibanya, you know, she's always been into this, you know, and then I was very new, you know, and then going to the shows with her getting me into the shows, you know, and seeing different things, you know, and how everything works, you know, it's like, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Hell yeah, it is. Very, very crazy. Well, it's a new experience, you know, and it's great to experience it and to open my eyes and open my mind, you know, into new things, you know, because me personally, I've always worked with myself, just kind of just keeping myself into the things I'm into, you know, and then, so being able to kind of open my eyes and see different things and experience, you know, different things, you know, as well, you know, with the band and getting to actually meet you guys personally, you know, because me personally, I don't like it about myself, but one bad thing that I'm always trying to work on, you know, is every time you meet somebody or every time you see something for the first time, everybody always has their perspectives.
Yeah,
and then I'm
always
always
have an opinion about you.
Exactly. And then,
I was scared of you, bro. I'll tell you right now. I was fucking. You look so serious at work, but what made me like really take into like he's cool. Like he's cool is that every time you see me, you always say the same thing, and it's dope. No one says this shit to me, but you're always saying, "What's up, buddy?" And that's so inviting to where it makes me. It's like, dude, like you're dope, you know, and that's cool. That's something about you that, to me, I'll tell you that made me like I said, I'm quiet as fuck at work. You'll notice I don't really talk, like, you know, I keep to myself.
That's why I started talking to Tim right away.
No, and like I said, when I started working there, I already knew about you, you know.
Tim was always like, you know, he was a chill ass person. I seen him.
I was always scared. I always felt like
Why were you scared?
you could beat some ass because he looks serious all the time.
Why were you scared, young man?
I'm saying because every time I see you, you're so serious, right? And to me, like I said, every time. But when you would talk to me, it's always that, "What's up, buddy?" And that it just makes me be like, hell yeah, like you're dope as fuck. And it's funny, but today we had our first combo at work. Like really, we were actually talking. So that's dope. You know, that's cool. And that's random as fuck. But now, like I said, it all comes back together to where like it's, you know, because I feel like at work.
Este güero likes to fuck around a lot at work.
yeah, oh, definitely. And me personally, you know, I hate it because you're not the first person that's told me. You know, I've heard it from so many people. Tim, you always look so serious. Why are you so serious? And I'm like, fuck, I don't mean it. I don't mean to be so serious. That's just my face. That's just my demeanor, my attitude. It's not even really my attitude. It's just that's just how I am. Like I take everything. I don't really take everything so serious, but I can understand. You know, looking at my face, even at work, because I met
Especially at a new place.
Correct. And then being around new people, you know,
you're gonna act serious.
Correct.
You're gonna act serious.
Exactly. Because you don't know how other people are. You know, and me personally, I've always kind of been like, kind of like shut down a little in a way. Like I'm real like kind of shy in a way to open up, and then once
you're cool with somebody, you're cool with somebody.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna open up straight up. You know, but first.
You up?
Well, not in that type of way, but you definitely opened me up. You know, I'm very appreciative.
Bro, and he like, what?
Well, yeah, because I'm not one to kind of like start it, you know, start a conversation. You know, me, I'm kind of like just type person to kind of keep to myself, you know. And then if someone kind of like talks to me, I'm like, oh shit, that must mean something. Because hearing for so many people, man, Tim, you look so mad, you know. And I could understand, you know, me personally, I don't mean it, but my demeanor, how I am, I always look so serious.
You're not like that.
Oh,
like I know
definitely.
generally you're not like that. But then again, I feel like now.
Say shit like that too.
What's
like
that?
Those black fools, do they fucking trip off you or not?
Who's that?
The black fools.
Those
At
black
work?
folks
Yeah.
talk a lot of shit for.
On my department, the drivers.
Yeah,
My
with
hija,
two
pues, habla mucha
cousins?
mierda, güey.
All of them.
Oh well, I mean, I've had my, you know, I've had
Like,
I've had my problems, you know, with you know, I mean,
them?
particular people. I don't know if I should be
Sorry,
saying
but
names, you know, but
yeah,
you might
I can
know.
edit it out if you do.
you know, you guys might, you know, obviously, you know, I've had my problems with people, and me personally, I don't like to have kind of negative problems with people. Personally, you know, I'm kind of just the type of person to kind of keep to myself, but I could understand I could come off the wrong way just because how I look, my demeanor. My face is always so serious. You know, people look at me, you know, and I see it. I'm like, man, this person's like trying to smile at me, trying to make just some kind of connection, you know, or trying to say hi, you know, but not technically saying hi, you know. And it's like it's not that I don't know how to take it. It's just, and then I don't mean nothing personal, but other people take it so wrong, you know, and then it's real rare, like Steve, you know, Stevie, you know, I've gotten so close with Stevie, you know, it's like, fuck, it's so badass, you know, and then it's in a way, it's kind of helped me out to kind of open up, like, shit, you know, I can understand other people kind of see me as, like, you know, kind of weird, you know, oh, man, he
I
looks
think
rude,
it's like
he
that
looks so
until they get
serious,
to-
maybe I
to-
shouldn't talk to him, you know.
Apart from there,
No, you're a good person.
The way I see it,
Hey, I try, man. I could understand. My demeanor, my face. I'm always so fucking serious, especially at work. Cause at work, my normal self at work, I'm just there to work. I'm not here to bullshit with people. You know, I'm not here to make friends. But on the other end, I'm like, fuck, I'm not negative to make friends. You know, we can become cool, but it's not like, in a way, I kind of stoop myself in a way sometimes. I kind of, you know. I kind of fuck it up with myself sometimes, you know. I'm like, fuck, I'd like to be cool with that dude, you know. Or I'll see certain people, I'm like, man, they look cool as fuck, and we'll never talk. And then time goes by, and you know that, you know, whatever could have been, you know, just passes on, you know. I'm like, fuck. And then so me personally now, I try to cherish. I really do cherish every friendship, you know, every encounter that I do have with people, because me personally, it's always been so like rare with myself, you know. And so when I do encounter people, or I do bullshit with people, even just with you, Marcos, personally,
even
when
encounters like this,
see
right?
just-
It makes you feel like, damn, dude, it's everyone's just like me, right? Like
Exactly,
everyone is.
exactly.
We're all the same. Like we're all, you know, like for example, I'll start something right now with everybody. So I'll ask individually everybody, right? And then we'll all go back and forth. So for example, how you're saying how pretty much we all suffer of the same thing. We're all scared of people's opinion about each other, but we all go through it, right? Everyone goes through it. So then I'll ask you just because I want to know personally, and like I said, you guys can ask about each other, but I'll start here. The first time you saw me, or the first time like you know who I was, what was your first impression, or what'd you think? And then honestly, like I really want to know. And like I said, I'll answer that about everybody. I already told you, but I really want to know genuinely, and I'll go down the list. What did you think?
nothing better. Or if we're just another human being. I was talking shit with over here. You look like the artist. So
That is true. You would always tell me that.
That's why I met you.
So, Royal, what was your first? And I'm being serious. Like, did you think I was a bitch ass nigga? Did you think I was fucking? Who the fuck is this fool? Or like that? Like, I want to know, what was your first impression?
Well, no, I'm just saying. Fucking
where do I start?
let me see where can I begin? No, I'm just saying. Fucking not to be real with you. When I came in to the studio, that was like the first time I could remember sitting there and having a conversation with you. So me being in the studio, I was just completely hype about being in the studio. So, I mean, it wasn't really nothing but good energy coming out of me at that point. You know what I mean? I didn't have no reason to think bad of you or anything like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, obviously in the beginning, you don't really know how to judge a person. You kind of just sit there and watch how they move and watch how they act, and you know what I mean, watch their body language.
What kept you fucking with me?
Well, no, that's what.
So
Yeah.
so that, I guess that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
What
That.
kept you? Because like I said, we're opposites, right? So what? So I want to know from your perspective, what kept you?
I mean, obviously it would be more towards like the music. You know what I mean? Because we both just share like a interest in music. You know what I mean? And you gravitate towards music a little more than I do. You know what I mean? You're more like eat, sleep, and wake up and do it again. And I'm just kind of more like, I would do music when I feel fucking motivated or something like that. You know what I mean? So I felt like the friendship that we had was more like, this guy's motivating me a little more to fucking sit there and be like a better me and shit, like as an artist. You know what I mean?
Did it ever rub you the wrong way? way though?
No, because you know what I mean, and it's always been cool. Like I said, it's always been cool between me and you.
I feel like, so for example, with everybody here, I feel when you're genuine with someone, like when you really show them, like as a man, right? Like man code, right? You show mutual respect, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what it's all about. And there's certain people when you meet them, you don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no mutual respect, meaning like you don't even have to know them. You get this vibe. Yeah,
you get a vibe.
You get a vibe of like this fool. I don't know him, but
I don't like him.
He's chill, or you know. So
no, I get that vibe off people right away. You know what I mean? Like you see somebody and they just you could be around them for a couple of seconds and you could just sense their energy. That like it's just not a person that you're gonna sit there and be friends with. You can coexist with them. I mean, you might not have any issues with them or anything like that, but you could just feel like the energy that person is giving off on account of the way that you are. Like especially me, like how he was saying, he's not the type of person that's gonna confront somebody and just try to be cool with somebody. I'm the same exact way.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if that person's giving me like an energy like that, and I'm the way that I am, I mean, obviously I'm never gonna fucking talk to that motherfucker. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know what I mean? I feel like energy gives off a lot. And, you know, just sitting there and watching the way that a person moves, like, whether that be a coworker or somebody that's like your friend's friend or something like that, like, I've had friends that bring around other friends and I could right away be like, I don't like that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And have like a legitimate reason why I don't like that motherfucker. And then, you know, a couple months passes by and then something happens and I'm like, I knew that I didn't like that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, so, vibes are just vibes. And so even though we come... It was
just the vibes.
Yeah, it was just vibes because we come from two different worlds. Like you're from like a rock background and I'm into hip hop.
But our homies' background brought us together.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like a connection that brought us together. Because if it wasn't for that, then we didn't really have too many things in common other than just you liking to produce music and me liking to rap, and it just us being experimentative and shit. You know what I mean? So if it wasn't really for him bringing us together, then I don't really think the friendship would have got as far as it is. You know what I mean? Because like you said, it isn't really more of like a friendship where it's like, oh, what are you doing? Let's go out to eat. It's just more like, oh, you know, if I'm calling you, then you know that it has to do with music related. And it's not necessarily saying like, oh, I'm only calling you because I want to do music. It's just more like that's where we click at. So if we're going to hang out, then we're going to hang out and drink and smoke and talk and bullshit and chop it up and catch up and all that. But we're vibing on music. You know what I mean? So it's just a different type of relationship. But, you know what I mean? I never felt, you know, any type of negative vibes or anything like that towards you. I've had pretty, real conversations with you, you know what I mean? Because for a long time I was doing graffiti. And I was more into graffiti than doing into music, you know what I mean? And
I would talk to him.
Yeah, and he would talk to me about that because in my head I was always like, I'm gonna be a fucking famous ass graffiti artist, you know what I mean? Because I've been doing graffiti since forever, and I was just like, that's my shit. That's what I've been doing. Rap is just kind of like a side hobby, and I'm a fucking graffiti artist, you know what I mean? That's what the fuck I do. And I would sit there and have conversations with him, and I would rap, right? And he would be like, hey, dog, you're really good. You know what I mean? I like your voice, and I like this, and I like that. And it was just that type of shit that kind of got me like, oh, well, you know what I mean? If he thinks I'm cool, then I'll rap around other people, and then I'll rap around other people that he would bring around me, and then they would be like, hey, you're cool, too. So then it made me more like, oh, shit, maybe I should rap because, well, graffiti is it.
Like I said, it was putting everybody on the spot, really like, pushing everybody. So then that's that. So I'll move on to that one. Mm-hmm. So for you, I think it's more interesting with me and you because when you met me, you really knew about me, right?
Correct.
So
yeah.
So from what you knew about me, so
how did you know?
Through Banya.
Through Banya, correct.
So what I'm asking you, because this is where it gets interesting, at least for your part. You already had heard who I was, whatever it was, right? Banya knew who I was, and that was that. So from what you heard to where this point now, did that change? Did any do you now realize something different, or your perspective was always the same?
Oh, definitely. Because you know, just when I first met Ebony, you know, I was experiencing the things she was into, you know, and you know, her big thing was, you know, at the time and still now, you know, was, you know, bands, the River Rats, you know, that's what she was into, you know, and that was completely new with me, you know, and so I just kind of had like an outside kind of conversation perspective of what the bands were at the time, and then over time, you know, getting to know her, kind of getting to know what she was into, going to a couple of shows, seeing the bands live, you know, and seeing the people, just my perspective on the bands, you know, hearing the music, you know, I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm into this, you know. I was like, oh, this is fucking great, you know. It's a new thing to me, but it's something I was vibing to, because me personally, I'm a type of person, it takes a lot for me to kind of get into something, you know, and me personally, I don't really know before I experience it if I'm gonna be into it or not. It kind of happens at that moment. If I'm in that vibe, you know, and depending, you know, if I'm drinking, you know, or smoke, or you're doing yayo or whatever, you know, and then the vibe, you know, the time I'm having with the people, you know, I kind of connect with, you know, with the band, the music, the people I'm around, you know, I kind of just connect with that vibe, that time, you know. And then over time, I've gotten to know the people, you know, and meeting them, and then getting to know Steban from work, you know, and then talking to Steven, and then talking to, you know, to Marcos, you know, and then over time, you know, after the shows, you know, vibing a little bit, bullshitting, you know, with Roland.
I always felt like when I would see you at shows, it was always like good ass vibes.
Oh, definitely,
you know?
definitely.
And something that I've always hated, and I think everybody here has experienced that, is that when we're at shows,
yes,
at least for me, for example, I'm always on the go. Like I, you know, like I can never kick it.
Yeah, you're busy.
I can never kick it, dude.
It's kind of,
and that's something. For example, I'm just giving you shit, right? I'm not even being serious, but it's something that I hate, because people don't understand what we're really doing sometimes, and I can't sit there and explain to them, because
they feel like you're being a dick.
Not only that, when you tell somebody you play music or you're in the band, they have this already idea.
Yeah.
So something for me that I hate, but for example, this moment right here, I'm glad you guys are here, because you guys get to see that it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really a front or anything. It's just I'm being serious. Like I'm not fucking playing around that I'm in the band. I'm not even trying to brag.
Yeah.
This is what I do. It's literally, I get up, go to work, go to fucking studio, come here, and now I'm doing this. And that's really my life.
You're constantly working at the end of the day.
And to me, it's like, for example, when I see you at shows, I hate that I can't talk to you, right? Like when I saw you in Orange County, remember, it's real quick. Like, what's up, dude? But I gotta bounce. Same thing when I see you guys. I'm always moving around.
But you shouldn't hate it, fool.
No, you don't understand. It's not that I hate it. It's just that
you shouldn't.
no.
At the end of the day, he wishes that he could be right there.
Yeah, like
It comes
no, it's not that. No, that's not. I'm not saying I hate
Well,
it.
it's kind of like a personal problem.
Like-
In a
like
way.
it-
It's like I want. It's
No,
like,
it
dude,
hits
be-
me
be a part-
personally because, like I said, I'll put an example, and then you went through it too because you were giving me shit about it.
No, I was just
I know
fucking
you were, but
I just talk shit.
but it's the real honest thing is that, like, for example, at the show, every time I see you, it's always brief.
Correct.
Because there's so many people to greet sometimes. If you notice, I never kick it where everybody's at, because you can't. And that's something that sometimes the norm, or sometimes homies that don't know this, or they don't understand it. It's kind of like, dude, I saw Kizzo and this was being a fucking little bitch, or fool, he was being acting all cool, and it's like, it's not that, fool. It's just that there's so many people here that literally, and I'm sure you've seen it. You saw it that day.
Oh, definitely.
We can't
you're
even walk
busy that
fucking
Even
10 steps without having. I'll give you an example. So I'll go to Steven now. The day of the observatory,
Correct.
we played, and the first thing I did that day, right, when we played, I called him, like, literally as soon as I got off stage, we had all the fucking talk hands. So I call him. I'm like, where you at? And he's like, I'm outside chilling. So I'm like, I'm on my way. So I go over there. He's chilling with a random person he met. And right away, dude, within 2 seconds that I came up to say what's up to him, I was getting drilled with, dude, you guys are tight, shit. And what I'm saying is, like, that is,
right away.
That's super dope. And it's something that, like, it's that appreciation to, like, dude, it's so tight that we get that love. But like I said, I didn't even have a chance to talk to him because I was getting grilled. Like literally, like I'm not even exaggerating. Like, grilled.
Well, I kind of introduced you to that guy because he kept talking about you. So I was like, hey, this guy really likes you.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
right away, you guys started talking,
like,
and then
I went to talk to Steve just to give him a beer and talk to him, and this guy, which is fucking shout out, fucking he's cool as fuck. I appreciate the love, but what I'm saying was like, right away, bro, it was just drilling where like he was pushing what he's doing. Dude, let's collab, let's work together, and it's like when I'm saying it's like, dude, I just got off stage, let me fucking unwind real quick, and you can't explain that to people. And what did I do? I had to leave. It was like, dude, I can't, because right away when I started talking to that guy, another person came up, and it's just, and that's what I'm saying is like that's the, I'm explaining to you guys now. Don't ever take it the wrong way. It's just it's fucking, I get overwhelmed. Like I'm very shy, so to me it's like next time you guys see me out, because what I was saying the last time you were kicking it, remember we were like, fool, let's kick it. Remember I kept leaving, same thing, and it was like, dude, I'm
Everybody's
fucking
there.
working. Like I'm literally working, fool. Like I gotta go back,
it's a
sign
job.
papers. I gotta do this shit. So, but like that. That's what I'm saying.
Not only that, you got merchandise to watch over.
Like yeah, we're working. I have my kid, you know, and like I said,
Yeah, that night you had your kid,
But
so
we're
you had to make
explaining
sure
to you
Giovanni was.
well, no,
there.
what I'm explaining is
You wanted to
I
myself,
don't really care what people think,
I don't
right?
care for-
But in the end of the day, I'm telling you guys because I want you guys to really hear it from me to where it's like it's never personal. For it's just
Strictly business, baby.
it's
Strictly
business. And like I said, I wish I could sit there and chop it up, but
If you
sometimes I
sat
can't.
there
So
and
it's-
chopped
it's
it
me-
up with everybody, then you'd never get out that motherfucker.
you can't
know?
get out. So it's
Exactly.
me pretty much letting you guys know my bad if I ever came off to where like fucking Marco came for 5 seconds, but it's like it's never that. So anyways,
Worry about it, doggy.
good shit on that one.
Hey,
So Steven, same question. Your first impression.
On you?
Yeah, when we met, or what was it like?
I mean, the first time I met you was fucking. I forgot how we met, but then I heard that you were in a band.
I
thought
kind
that
of
was-
remember exactly.
I thought it was dope. Like someone said that you didn't show up on Friday because you're in a band. So on Monday, right away, I was like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna hit this fool up. Like that's dope as fuck that he's in a band." So we started talking right away about your music because you're like, "Oh, you were being all shy." That's when you were being all shy about your music, you know.
You're the one that fucking
Well, I
put
hit
it
you.
on blast.
Yeah, I hit you up right away. I was like, I heard you in the band, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'm in the band. You're like trying to be like, oh, like nah. Like,
So when I was
it's
being like that,
nothing-
did you get that vibe where you like, fool, like, why are you being weird? Or
No, because I mean, at the end of the day, I knew you were an artist, and I was an artist, so I wanted to talk to you because
And you know what's crazy is that same thing. For example, like the vibe I got with Royal, the first day we kicked it within what hours, dude, outside of work, we kind of made that connection to where like
Right away.
we're gonna be doing this shit together.
yeah, and I didn't even know you rapped or made beats. I just knew you were in a band, and Eddie and them told me about it, and Eddie and them weren't doing music shit, and I came down here to do music. So once I heard that you were doing music, I was like, fuck
That's
it.
what made
I'ma hit
me
this fool
really
up.
like
And then when I
be
hit
down
you,
with you.
when I hit you up, I told you about my music, and you told me about yours. Spotify, I looked you up. I have iTunes Plus, so I downloaded your guys' mixtape or album, whatever, you know. And then from there, you checked out my shit once I gave you the CD. So right away, it was never like I never looked at you like a different way. I always looked at you like a dope artist, you know.
To me, what made me like
That's why I just left.
really like, okay, maybe like
Probably ruined
I could fucking do shit with him was that when you told me you moved out here for fucking music and how you were just so fucking, so pretty much, so this is how I met him, right?
Motivated.
At work. Literally, I never talked to him. And I usually keep, you know, I'm pretty low pro at work, bro. I just like to work. I fuck around, but, you know, anyways, we kicked it. This fool found out I was in the band, so
Yeah.
he eventually came back to her like, hey, fool, let's kick it. Like, take me to the shows.
Yeah.
I saw him, and this is where I tell you what I thought my first time. He had fucking big fro, big ass hair. I didn't even
Yeah.
know what he was, but my first fucking impression was this fool is sketchy. What the fuck, like I don't.
He was
like,
scared
like,
of everybody when he first meets him.
I'm just
He was
cautious.
scared of me when you first see me and
no,
shit.
I'm cautious. Fool, I've been fucked over. I know people, so to me it was like I saw you and I was just like, this fool is sketchy. Cause right away he was like, dude, let's kick it. I want to go to your show. So to me it was like, fool, I'm not trying to pick you up and drop you off and
You were thinking he was a male groupie, huh?
no, not a groupie. Just like like a little fucking boggle way, like a fucking little
Like you wanted to get
troublemaker.
something over on you?
No, like he just wanted to party and he was just crazy
And fuck some shit up?
Yeah, and fuck some shit up.
Oh, it was a fun guy right there.
Not with me, but just like I saw him.
Just
I'm
gonna
like,
cause
dude, this
trouble.
fool's gonna fucking. He has some sketchy homies. I'm gonna be around them one day.
Not only that, but I always had coke on me, so you're like.
But that was before I knew that.
Because even what'd you say about the other people? Like when your band members found like
They were sketchy about you.
Yeah, because they're like, dude, this
You
fool
know,
slings
who
coke.
was the main
Tell me you were scared too.
Well, I'm telling you, the one person that kind of expressed more of the sketchiness of like me moving in with you was that he was our fucking Yayo Connect for a while before, because I was living in Victorville, so I was picking up from him weed and coke. So that's the only relationship I had was this is my connect. I don't know what he does on his free time. I don't know what he does when you look sketchy, bro. And honestly, like, I'm too old to fucking meet new people right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it sounded fucked up, but to me it was like, cause he came at me so fucking straight up. Like the first day we kicked it, I told him, all right, let's go to Farmer Boys down the street, right? And I told him, I'm gonna show you some beats. And this is literally the first time we talked. I told him, let's go to Farmer Boys, let's kick it. We go, he comes in, we start sharing our music. I start talking to him about what I'm doing, and then he's telling me what he's doing. And literally, dude, 10 minutes into the conversation in my car, right? This fool goes, hey, dude, you want to be my roommate? And I was straight up, I was like, hell no, fool, I don't even know you, bro. He's like, dude, he explained what was going on with him, and I was just kind of like, yeah, dude, I have a kid, like, I don't know, like, I don't really know you, right? But then from that day on, we were kicking it a lot. Like, I would bring around my homies, right? So then I told my band, because you'll notice the band and the people around us, we're very close. It's a close circle. You'll always see us together. Like, there's no new people. It's always that circle, right? So they were all telling me, Kizzle, like, you're really going to move in with that fool? Like he's a connect. And the homegirl Amanda told me, she goes, fool, your house better not be a fucking trap house. And I was like, no, he's cool. Like, he's a nice guy. So anyways, that's how I met him. It was super random. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here right now. And the main rule that we set when we got this place was, all right, we're going to live here, but we're going to fucking work and do what we're doing. This is going to be that house where, like, no distractions. We even had the conversation where I was like, look, if you're ever feeling like you have like that bitch assness where you're being a little bitch, or I'm being a little bitch, or I'm not, you know, you have an attitude.
Moody, yeah.
Go to your room. No, straight up, right? Isn't that what we said?
Yeah.
Like, that's really what we said. Like, I told him the same thing. Look, if you're ever out here with your homies and I'm not feeling it, I'm gonna go to my room, fool.
It's
and it's
personal,
cool. Like it's
yeah.
cool. I'll go to my room and just.
At least you got your own little space. Yeah.
No, yeah. So that was the one thing, and then just me. My thing was more with my kid. It was kind of like, dude, my kid's gonna be around. We gotta make sure that we're giving him a good example.
But it's good that we started vibing. You know, like
no, because we were kicking it.
I don't think there's been a day where like me and him were like, fuck you, like you know, like people that live with each other after a while they're gonna be like, fuck you. I
That
hate
always
you.
happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We haven't had a moment like
and
that.
it was the same vibe I got with him, to where like once I got to know him, it was like, this is the new guy. This is my new project. Like, this is the new person I'm gonna work with. And look, we're fucking working together. And like I said, and then bringing him, to me, this is like, I'm blessed, bro. Like it's so dope that I get to meet people and just be able to be a part of what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that's what's crazy about him, is that I got that vibe from being in the car. I'm like, dude, you're fucking sketchy, but
let's see how this goes.
We'll see what happens. And those times, bro, I don't know if I'll tell you guys right now, were some of the darkest times in my life, because I was living in Victorville. So what I was doing was I was doing all my business out here every day. So going to Boot Barn, coming to Riverside to practice, do all that shit, and having to drive to fucking Victorville every day around 11, getting home around 12:30, and having to be at work at fucking 6.
Yeah.
And that what that does, and this is what I was telling you earlier about working too much, was that it started making me a dark person. I was always tired. What I would do was, on the weekends, instead of like having to drive back, I would get so twisted at somewhere and just fucking
Crash out there.
crash out and that was my excuse to not have to go back home.
Yeah.
And I did that for 7 months, and it took a toll on me. So
Definitely.
when he came through with like, hey, be my roommate, let's do this and that's what made me like, fuck, maybe I could do this, but I don't know if I should. And like I'm saying, if it wasn't for him telling me like, fool, you know, like we came together and like I said, he made this shit happen, fool. And at the end of the day,
Yeah, because it would have been real hard for you to be like going to practice.
But I was doing it. That's
I know,
what I'm saying.
I know,
So
but it was like you said, it was taking a toll on you.
it was taking a toll on me.
So imagine like a year, 2 years. Like,
No,
you know
and you know what was my biggest fear about moving, like
you were
getting
just
my
gonna
own place,
lose
because
contact,
I had my own spot with the girl I was with back in the day in downtown. So when I lost that spot is when I had to go back to Victorville. The plan was be there a month, move back. Ended up staying 7 months because you know
That's just the way life
yeah,
works.
Wait,
sometimes
Yeah.
fucking wait.
Life was working
That's
out.
the way
yeah.
life works,
And-
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just like that, you know.
In
it
your
was
head, you're always like, oh, 1 month, 2 months. And then fucking 5 months pass by. And
I
you're
got
like,
comfortable,
oh, shit.
but it like I'm telling you, dude, it was a dark time. Like it was so dark that it was just like it sucked, dude. So what I was saying is my biggest thing was my kid was like I didn't like it was like, dude, if I live alone, that means like now for sure I don't have a girlfriend, nothing. I have to be the provider now, and I was scared because I'll tell you the truth, like not having my mom helping me or just knowing that like they're here. It was pretty much like, fool, if you're gonna live by yourself, that means that's it. You're gonna have to.
Yeah, you have to figure it out
Yeah,
yourself.
like that's it. You don't have a babysitter. It's all on you. You have to be that dad, and your mom's an hour away. So that was what I was scared about. Like,
definitely.
and that really was like I was like, fuck, I don't think I could do it, but I did it. And now, like I said, I have my own spot with this fool, and my kid comes here. I buy groceries. I'm able to provide, and to me, like I said, I feel so blessed that I'm doing everything, and I'm still here hanging out with you guys. And our biggest worry right now is, do we have enough beer?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's people right now in the street fucking chilling. They don't know what they're going to eat tomorrow. They don't know where they're going to sleep. And we're here fucking so blessed and fortunate that our biggest worry right now is fucking, is there enough beer and is there enough fucking substance to keep me going right now? And that's something that you guys
Nice
all have
word
to
of
take
choice,
in
bro.
and retake it in. We have a job. We're fucking good. We have shoes. We're
No, yeah,
fucking warm
definitely.
right now. We're having a good ass time. And that's something to really take in. And that's something that I always appreciate about my life. And that's why, like I said, they know and he knows is that I go hard because it's like that. There's somebody right now in fucking India, Mexico, LA,
No water,
somewhere
no
that
nothing.
they wish they had this, fool. Like they wish they
Yeah.
had an opportunity to
Just to work a regular job.
have a job and have your own place and
that's
still
it.
be able to do this, like have fun. Not everybody has that, bro, and we do. So see yourself and appreciate that, appreciate life, and you just know, you know what, fool, it could be so much fucking worse, and that's why I'm how I am, because in the end of the day, it's like, dude, you're here and that's it. Like we're nothing. We're like a grain of sand at the beach.
Oh, yeah.
We're nothing. You know what I'm saying? So to have this opportunity, like I said, to me and you hang out, have you come over and do this, we are fucking blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're so blessed to, you know, that I'm able to tell you or him tell you, hey, you can stay here. You know, you need to, you know, like that's to me, that's the payoff. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be. It doesn't matter for as
I
long
want
as
to be rich.
as long I do, but as long as I
wanna
live
be
off of
rich.
it and I'm happy,
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy, fool.
I
Like
wanna be
I
super
take care of
rich.
my kid. I do all that and like I said, thanks to him, and that's why I build relationships with everybody, because people get to see that, like that side of real shit. You know, like you see us at the show having fun, but I'm still at fucking work and I'm still doing what I gotta do. So, anyways, what I'm saying is, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the friendship. I appreciate the support, and like I said, I'm just know that like I'm here for everybody, and just know that I'm thankful for you guys. So, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like the feeling is
thankful
mutual.
for
You
you.
know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah. I feel like me personally, I feel like for first impressions is already a fucked up part, you know, and then, you know, first impressions, you know, and then things I end up leading out, you know. Let's just say for example, you know, just like what Marcos was talking about, you know, first impression to Steven, you know, at first he was saying, you know, he was sketchy. You know, I feel like life is already fucked up as it is, and then on the other side, you already don't know what the other person's already going through, you know, because life is already fucked up and hard, you know, for some people.
Exactly.
Worse more than others, you know, or some people, you know, have it made, you know. It's just,
well, for example, you right now, the way you're talking on this podcast, you're somebody else right now. Like you're finding this person that you never found. You know what I'm saying? And he showed me, because they were both sketchy to me. They showed me that it's okay to trust people. You still keep a guard up, but it's okay to trust people, and it's okay to question shit. But at the same time, be human and don't be a total dick, and just like you said, you just give people chances.
exactly, because life is already hard as it is. Then, you know, whatever anybody's already going through you know, as it is, you know, it's already hard. It's already hard as it is, you know. So it's like it's understandable, you know. It's life. It's natural for humans to be sketchy, you know, to have, you know, first impressions, to think, you know, to think wrong. It's normal. Yeah, that's just humans, you know. Everybody has a first impression. Everybody already has a thought of everybody they already see their experience right away, and then they get to know them, you know. And sometimes it turns out good, you know, which is great, but it's real rare for me personally, you know. And then for other people, you get to meet them, you know. It's like, oh, that person's real sketchy, and then you end up finding out, shit, I guess I was really fucking right.
That's
you
usually
know?
how I am. Like I usually just fucking bullshit. I talk to everybody if I feel a certain vibe, because everybody's always like fucking like mad. Like, I don't know, they have this fucking mad look, and I'm just like, fuck that. Like, I'm gonna make you laugh. Especially with you. When I first met you, I kept talking shit. I was like, what's up, bud? Like, what's up? You know, like, and even, you know, Royal, I'll be bullshitting. Like, I'll be talking shit. I'll be making them laugh. Marcos, the same time I first met him. And that's what made him skeptical. Like, he was just like, fuck, this guy's a drug dealer. But then at the same time, he's normal.
Well, you taught me, you've taught me through this to where, like I said, it's okay to trust people,
to give people a chance,
and really give people a chance. Like, cause you can be fake about it.
You can't give everybody a chance.
You can't, and that's already hard as it is to try to give people a chance, because you already have a certain feeling to yourself, a certain, you know, attitude to yourself, a certain opinion to yourself. To, like, you know, it's like, oh, I don't give people, you know, it's like, oh, it's real hard. And then when you do give somebody a chance, it's like you're really giving a lot. You know, it's like you're really putting something into it, because you're actually giving that person a chance. You know.
Yeah.
We're gonna end it with that. Annoying ass neighbors. Right here we got Tim, the homie Junior, the homie Royal, and Box. I want to thank Tim and Junior for being here. Like I said, I appreciate you guys.
Hey, I appreciate it all, you know, and I appreciate, you know, you invited me. You know, I appreciate you know, you letting me be here. You letting me be part of the podcast. You know, I appreciate it all. You know.
No, and I'm glad I got to tell you that, because, like I said, I didn't have to. I know you don't see me different. I know it didn't matter.